The Simpsons never miss with these conspiracy theories. Let's see if we can cover all of them in this video. Let's go.
How did The Simpsons know this was going to happen? In an episode of The Simpsons that aired in the 1980s, Bart Simpson catches a three-eyed fish from the waters near a nuclear plant. This fish is named Blinky, and later in the episode, it's revealed that the nuclear waste dumped in the water from the plant was responsible for the creation of this fish. Fast forward to 2017, an actual three-eyed fish was found in the waters of Argentina near a nuclear plant, and scientists determined that the cause of mutation was the nuclear waste in the waters.
Wow.
Well, it might seem like a coincidence, but...
Okay, now I have so many questions. Did the fish directly acquired a third eye because of the nuclear waste in the water, or was he born with the third eye because of the nuclear waste in the water? Which one is it? Blinky.
Simpsons predictions for 2023 is unbelievable. Prophecies that will give you shivers. The long-running series is renowned for having garnered a reputation for accurately predicting the future. Here are the forecasts for 2023. Inflation crisis. Homer is told by a guy that anarchy and the end of civilization are coming shortly to a country near you in America. America can't fail because we're just as strong as ancient Rome. The viewer is presented with a film in which the following statement is made. The contemporary world is an unstoppable march of development. The video continues after Homer says, delicious, and then asks, or is it we're slaves to the system? Shut the grocery and we starve. Then cards with phrases like no local farming, peak oil, Ben Bernanke, solar flares, 17-year cicadas, and dangerous trolls start to emerge. Homer continues by saying, oh my gosh, this film with no citations and no date has persuaded me beyond any reasonable question. Homer receives reassurance from the man who says to him, I'm the person you want to know when this stuff hits the fan. Nuclear conflict between the United States and China. Another prediction is a nuclear conflict. It would seem that the Simpsons have predicted that there would be a nuclear war between the United States and China in the year 2023.
Well, the year 2023 is almost over, and ain't nobody pushed the button on a nuke yet. Thank God.
In one of their episodes, you can hear a news presenter stating, it is with great regret that I notify you that the United States of America and China have declared war on one another. It is anticipated that a big nuclear strike will arrive on our beaches within the next hour. Trump is President of the United States in 2024. The program takes its ability to predict the future to a whole new level in the episode Bart to the Future from the year 2000, when it names Donald Trump as having served as President of the United States. During the course of the episode, Lisa holds the office of president. We overhear her speaking when she is in the Oval Office, and she says, as you are aware, we've inherited quite a financial problem from President Trump. Trump was inaugurated as the 45th President of the United States in the year 2017. And also very possible in the year 2024. The Simpsons predict public health and safety fears are rising. The information relating to the 2023 Resident Evil forecast made by the cartoon series The Simpsons has recently burst on social media platforms both in the United States and internationally. It is suggested in episode 4 of season 21 of The Simpsons that in the year 2023, the Springfield Burger restaurant, which is where the show's main setting is based, would create a new beef burger. This beef burger was made using a totally different way from the traditional one. First, the excellent beef is ground up and mixed with other ingredients to form feed, which is then given to the cattle. Next, the beef that comes from the cattle that were fed the same sort of meat throughout their development is used to manufacture hamburger meat. After trying the brand new beef burger, a reporter began to extol its delicious qualities. However, the reporter suddenly went insane and began biting other people. As a result, the whole town quickly descended into insanity and the majority of the population turned into zombies.
Oh my God, that's so crazy because this is something that we actually dealt with this year. I know so many people that were afraid to go to fast food joints and eat the burgers because they were afraid of this happening. They were afraid of the mad cow disease. They were afraid that these cows had been eating other cows and the meat that came from the cows that had been eating cows were going to be turned into burgers, which we were going to consume, and it was going to drive us crazy. I was literally having conversations with people about this earlier this year. The Simpsons don't miss, do they? Gosh. And some of the predictions that they make, maybe the dates aren't perfect, like in some of the previous stuff that we just seen from this video. Maybe the stuff isn't gonna happen in 2023, but don't mean it ain't gonna happen in the near future.
After it was revealed that Bart was born with antibodies to the virus and the remaining survivors reliant on drinking Bart's bathwater to live, the Resident Evil dilemma was resolved by Bart, the son of the Simpsons character Homer Simpson. Brain crisis. 1998 was the year that The Simpsons-tide, the 19th episode of Season 9 of The Simpsons, had its debut. During the course of the episode, a delegate from each nation attended a United Nations meeting where they discussed the respective nations' future intentions. The envoy from Russia said that they wanted the other nations to believe that the Soviet Union was in the past. This remark was made by the Russian representative. After then, there were some shots showing the flag of the Soviet Union being hoisted along with some troops queuing up. It is claimed that this terrible forecast was the most recent one that came true in the year 2022. 2014 was the year when Russia officially took control of Crimea, and in February 2022, Russia launched an invasion of Ukraine and began conducting airstrikes on Ukrainian residents. Elon Musk.
You can almost narrow this down to The Simpsons got so many episodes that they're literally trying to cover every single topic known to man. So it almost becomes a coincidence that these things unfold in the way that they do. But I don't know, because putting that 9 next to the Twin Towers and it's spelling out 9/11, there's certain stuff that the Simpsons be predicting and coming up with that just is like, what do y'all know? Who do y'all know that's going forward in time and back in time that are collecting and gathering this information? Because this stuff is adding all the way up.
In Treehouse of Horror 33, the cartoon family lives in a version of Westworld in which the employees of the amusement park utilize a Cybertruck to transport broken robots to a facility where they may be repaired. Monorail Homer becomes caught in an endless loop of a catchphrase, and the humanoid robot has to be turned off by flipping a switch on his nose. After that, he is hurled into the cargo area of a Cybertruck. During the episode from season 26, when Tesla's CEO landed in Homer's garden and the two quickly became friends, he provided his own voiceover for the show. Bart and Lisa decided to take Elon's vehicle for a joyride, and in order to activate FSD, they enter the password Musk Rules. The play, however, takes an unexpected turn when Mr. Burns makes a plot to murder Musk.
That ended abruptly.
The Simpsons predicted 2020. It all started when they predicted Kobe Bryant's helicopter crash. In an episode in 2013, Kobe Bryant's helicopter crashed into an apartment building, killing him. Then they predicted the coronavirus. In an episode aired in 1993, Chinese warehouse workers coughed in a box and then sent it to the US. When the virus got to the US, it spread everywhere just like COVID-19. The people then began rioting, demanding a cure for the virus.
That's so crazy. That's so crazy that the Asians had a virus, and this actually happened starting in Wuhan, right? The Asians had a virus that spread across the world. And then the freaking Simpsons put this? No. People gonna be looking at me and upset saying that it started with the Asians in Wuhan and that's just a conspiracy. No, it's not. Because some of y'all might have forgotten, but I was one of the first people to cover that virus on this channel back in 2019. Go back into the archives of 2019 when I posted that video of all the people over there in Wuhan that was dropping to the ground because they had this sickness. And you go to the comments, you're gonna see people were saying, "Oh, we don't have nothing to be worried about. It's not gonna come over here. We're safe." Almost the whole planet got it. That's crazy. Yeah, man, these some time travelers. The Simpsons, I wish he would have elaborated a bit more on this right here, the episode where they predicted the same thing.
What do you mean the bank is out of money? Insolvent? You only have enough cash for the next 3 customers?
Oh my God, the Simpsons did this too? This is real. I myself even went to the bank and I was asking my banker, I was like, hey, if I've been hearing some stuff about these people not being able to get their money out the bank because the bank proclaimed they don't have any money to give them. But if I came here and I was like, hey, look, if I wanted to withdraw all of my money, right now, will I be able to? And my banker says, yeah, you could. Yeah, we got the money here. Yeah, we can withdraw it off. Okay. But she was like, well, we don't have the money here, but you would have to give us a 2-week notice in advance of when you wanted your money, and we would have it ready for you. I was like, oh, okay. Good to know. Because a lot of folks, they didn't have the same experience depending on where they were banking. And I don't know if Bank of America was the issue, but see, like, we don't want to deal with no copyright stuff here, so we just gonna read the subtitles. It says, hey, just a second here. I don't have your money here. It said Bill's house, and Fred's house. It says, what the you doing with my money in your house, Fred? Oh no, they turning everybody against each other. And Bart's over here laughing. That's wild.
That's suspicious.
Yo, this is crazy. Everybody says that this woman here, Kamala Harris, whatever you say her name, is the one that's really running the government, because Mr. Biden too dang old to even know what the heck he talking about or doing. Ain't he like 81 or something? Not every 81-year-old is as senile as he is, but come on now. So they said that this woman is really the one behind the scenes operating the Matrix. But look, you got Lisa Simpson over here dressed just like her. It's crazy. 2021. It's wild. The predictions are ridiculous.
That's weird.
And this is supposed to be what happened after Trump was in office back in the Simpsons episode. Craziness. Says yet another Simpsons prediction come true. Let's see.
In the past, the long-running animated classic has been credited with predicting everything from the COVID pandemic to Donald Trump's presidency. This time around, the scene in question is from the show's 2007 big screen outing, The Simpsons Movie. In the film, A-list actor Tom Hanks appears in animated form as a spokesman in an ad for the US government, with this memorable line during his brief cameo.
Hello, I'm Tom Hanks. The U.S. government has lost its credibility, so it's borrowing some of mine.
Tousled my hair, Mr. Hanks.
Sure thing, son.
Flash forward 14 years, and Hanks is working as a spokesman for the US government in real life, narrating a new White House video promoting the achievements of the Biden administration during its first year in office.
America is the home of the brave. It's why we keep getting up, no matter how many times we get knocked down.
It's the latest in a long line of alleged predictions the writers of The Simpsons have unwittingly made about future events. This time last year, some fans were convinced the shows successfully predicted America's Inauguration Day Capitol riots, sharing stills from an episode that saw Springfield descend into rioting and looting after Homer Simpson failed to vote. There are dozens more examples of The Simpsons predicting the future, some admittedly more convincing than others, including the censoring of Michelangelo's David, one of performers Siegfried and Roy being mauled on stage by a tiger, an average person being sent into space, and Disney purchasing 20th Century Fox.
God, he just ran through all together so many of the predictions without putting any emphasis on what those predictions outlined. Oh my God, that was a lot. I need more details on those predictions. I think we have them.
Anyone wonder how the Simpsons predict so many things?
Bruh, the accuracy. Spot on. Out of this world. Look at that. Same hairstyle, same dress. Don't tell me somebody wore this dress. What in the world is that? Oh my God. If it's not the exact same. Bruh, no way. Is that a dude? You know what? Got two twins modeling this big old puffy black dress where their hands are out and casting over the dress. The next clip can't be this accurate. It can't be. I refuse. The Simpsons can't be time traveling like this. They can't be exposing themselves like this. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is crazy. This right here, there's no way. There's no way that this happened. If The Simpsons predicted this in 2002 and it happened in 2017 exactly the exact same way, look at how the light from this globe is casting on their face. The same way in both images. See how he kind of got this hunched up shoulders and then this look on his face? It's the same thing over here. Look at Donald Trump's expression. It's the same. Everything is the same. Look, his wife in the back is the same. The person behind with the tie. There's no way. Are you serious? This didn't happen for. Yeah, they're time travelers. If the dates line up, they are time travelers, and you cannot tell me otherwise. This is too perfect. Look at the globe. Even the way the globe is the exact same. Nah. This is crazy. Yo, that's crazy. 2020, in 2000, Trump was president, and The Simpsons, he actually became president in 2016. Ain't that something? The police station being burned down in The Simpsons, and then a police station actually being burned down, both because of riots. Now, some might think that this is a coincidence, but really think about this, y'all. Think about how specific these two images are, how closely related they are to one another. And this is what I mean. Across the country, there's so many different police stations, whether they're a part of other buildings or standalone like these two here, which is so much more of a specific detail. Even the angle and the shot of the picture. This is a standalone police station. This is a standalone police station. Both got trees in the background. Not a coincidence, I'm telling you. Man, time travels. Time travel. They went in the future and saw this stuff happening. The Rona, we know, came from China. Queen Elizabeth. Wow, that's crazy. Yo, this happened. This actually, oh my God. Because Lisa Simpson would be a perfect representation of this girl. Because this girl thinks she's so smart. She thinks she know it all. And because of her intellect, it has put her in positions to where she can be in the White House and have discussions on Twitter about whatever it is that she want to talk about. Like I said, Lisa is a great representation of this girl. It's crazy. Here go to 9/11, like I was talking about, coming soon. Why would this freaking magazine or whatever be $9? No, you got the Twin Towers in the back that represents 9/11. That magazine ain't gonna cost that much, especially back then. That's expensive for today. What's this about? Oh. That's crazy. I still like Ike. Voter scam. That's how we really gonna know if there's gonna ever be a zombie apocalypse. Just watch The Simpsons. They make an episode about it, detailing how a zombie apocalypse came about. Then guess what? Don't be surprised when a zombie apocalypse come. Yeah, just be prepared. Oh, we vote the way we want you to vote or die. It's crazy. Who won? Let me guess. You got I was confused about this for a second. I'm like, what are they trying to tell us? A freaking alien spacecraft is gonna crash into the White House one day? No, this is a depiction of there being reptilians in the White House. Aliens in the White House. What in the world? Y'all, since we can't hear what's being said, we can only assume what these predictions are. Okay, got the doctor checking Bart. Bart got an ear infection. Death prick. Apparent guys to what? Shots gone wrong. Wait a minute. Is this supposed to be the freaking the vaccines making people sick? That's crazy, because I know some people who indeed died from these things. And is the doctor running off joyful because he's still making money from it? What's going on here? Why is the mom shrunk down like a little kid? No way. Oh, yo, this is so crazy. Everybody thinks this is that Project Blue Beam right here. Lasers destroying Hawaii or wherever this was. This is Hawaii, right? Everything got hit. Everything got destroyed. But if it was blue, it wasn't touched. And the Simpsons predicted. The Simpsons don't miss. They don't miss, y'all. This is actually kind of fun. Like, just watching this stuff and putting the pieces together, since we're not getting any commentary from any creator. Wait, hold on. This is supposed to be like the power grid. Just shoot. Dang. Even battery operated stuff done. Your cell phones should still work, but not connect to the internet or nothing, or be able to call anybody. People going out of space, yeah. I mean, people can do that now. They got to come back to Earth, though. I don't know. They got the Earth blowing up in the background.
If something happens one time, anomaly. Happens 2 times, it's like, oh, okay, maybe. But whenever there's a trend of 18 plus, 20 plus things being predicted,
come on,
you got to go like, hey, Groening.
It's 20th Century Fox and Walt Disney.
The gig's up. We know.
Wait. What was that? What was that? Curious George and the Ebola virus.
We know. You're a time traveler. Just tell us. Bro.
Exactly.
Hey, Groening. The gig's up. We know.
You're a time traveler.
Just tell us.
Bro,
I just want to talk to you. I got so many questions.
Yeah.
Siegfried and Roy tiger attack. Do you remember?
It happened.
That?
Of course.
Do you remember back in the day how tight Siegfried and Roy were with their tigers? It was like every main story was like, oh, these tigers are the best behaved animals on earth, blah, blah, blah. Simpsons in 1993 said the tiger is going to turn. This little friendly tiger is going to become an enemy of Siegfried and Roy quickly, and it's going to happen. 2003, it actually happened. Autocorrect errors, 1994. Before you could even play Snake on the gray little box phone, they predicted that autocorrect will happen on your phone.
That is so freaking crazy. I don't think you understand, man. It has to be time travel, because who would think of that? Who would think of phones needing to have the ability to autocorrect in a text error? Do you know how long it took for cell phone developers to come up with that idea? Ooh, I think this would be a good idea. Let's put autocorrect. And then all of the phone companies, from Apple to freaking Google and Android, all of them implemented that idea into their devices. But before that was a thing, the Simpsons predicted it? Come on. Get out of here. They time travelers.
Are you kidding me? Didn't happen until 2007. FaceTime, 1995. Not even a thought. I don't even know if anybody knew what the internet was.
Oh, that's that little mark with the A and then the ring around it.
At.
See, that's what I said.
Mm-hmm. No,
what is it?
Bro, 95, they didn't even know what the internet was, man. For all the kids today watching that was born in the 2000s, y'all just some little babies. Y'all don't know nothing. I'm from the late 80s. That's how old I am. Whoa, you old, yeah. Look, I know I got viewers that's much older than me, but I'm talking about for the youngins here.
Internet anyway.
In 1995, they said, don't worry, you'll be carrying around a device where you will be face-to-face with somebody on the opposite side of Earth. 1995, they said that. 2010, it happened. Faulty voter machines. 2008, they predicted it. 2012, it became the forefront of conversation in a big, big way.
They're talking about it right now with the up and coming election of 2024. It's such an issue. It's such an issue. Voter fraud is such an issue. One of those things where before they were saying, oh no, it's not even possible, to now they're like, oh yeah, we know. We trying to figure out what we're gonna do about it.
These voter machines have been up in question for a long, long time.
Yo, that's so crazy. Just like it happened on The Simpsons where you click one name and it select another one for you. Watch out. Don't hit submit.
They just knew that it was going to come to fruition in 2012.
No, I want to vote for Obama.
2 votes for McCain.
Come on, it's time for a change.
It's time for a change, my
The
God.
God particle. Now this is the big
McCain.
The God particle. Now this is the big one. Ty Schmidt did research. He said the God particle is the absolute reason why he is 1,000% a time traveler. Homer Simpson got up there like fucking Matt Damon in that movie where they have that
Good Will Hunting.
Good Will Hunting, and draws up this equation for what the God particle is. Which, what is the God particle?
Yeah, it's basically this equation that essentially like explains how the universe was created.
And they did that in 1998, and the exact equation happens in 2012.
That's unheard of.
14 years.
Come on now. What'd I tell you? How? Okay, so now this is pretty much proven. We all just gonna sit here and believe and accept the fact that the creators behind Simpsons, somebody over there is time traveling. Let's just accept it, right? Let's just accept it, even if it ain't real. Let's just accept it. Now we have to theorize how and why. Why specifically the people that's involved, deeply involved with The Simpsons, if it's not the creator of The Simpsons himself? How did he get access to this great piece of technology so that he can time travel into the future? How or why is it that he got it and is able to put it in his shows so that all of us could know ahead of time what's gonna happen? The longest running cartoon in history. It's for a reason.
Ahead of time, they got Homer Simpson up there looking like that janitor from Harvard, solving equations up on a chalkboard, and 14 years later, it's like, yeah, that's actually how the universe was founded.
Crazy.
It's like, wait a minute, little comedy writer with the goddamn yellow cartoon, bro. Right. That's insane. The NSA spying scandal. Everybody knew that the Patriot Act was like in existence, but nobody.
My man's here. My man's here. He's in hiding. Can't never come back to the States because he was a whistleblower. And he said, hey, the government is spying on this American people. All he did was show proof of something that we already knew to be true. And now he can't even come back to the States, or else they gonna put him in jail for the rest of his life.
In existence, but nobody had a clue that NSA literally knows everything about you. Every you've sent has been seen by some government agency, but it wasn't always like that. We didn't know that everything was getting spied on, Sean. Nobody knew that.
I didn't know.
They predicted that in 2007, 2013 it happened.
No, Lisa, it's not like the government is listening to everybody's conversation.
Smartwatches, 1995, they said it would happen. 2014, they came to fruition.
You see this watch right here? It's so smart that it pisses me off. Every time I walk past it, if I don't have it on my wrist, heck, even if it is on my wrist, but if it ain't on my wrist, if it's sitting down on my bar or somewhere, if I walk past it and I'm talking on the phone to somebody, it will disrupt my dang on phone conversation. It will connect itself to my phone, and now I'm hearing the person's voice coming out of this watch. It's like it wants to be part of the conversation or know what is being talked about in the conversation. And then I have to freaking turn off my Bluetooth on my phone just so the watch won't be connected to it. The Simpsons got us again.
They said it would happen. 2014, they came to fruition. America's Ebola outbreak. 1997, they said it. 2014. Do you remember when Ebola hit? It was like, it was literally
hospitals like shutting down.
Oh, they had people wearing like hazmat suits, carrying people around because they were scared Ebola was possible. In the modern world, this was happening.
Crazy.
Years and years and years and years ago, Matt Groening said this is going to happen. The FIFA corruption scandal, 2014, they called it. 2015, it came all crashing down.
A year later.
Everybody knew they were getting their pockets greased, making decisions, sending a World Cup to a goddamn desert. Matt Groening said it's going to happen. It happened. Greece's debt default, 2012, they called it. 2015, it happened. Crazy. So many countries out there, by the way.
Like, this is the stuff that I'm talking about that's so specific. Either they are time travelers or they're creating the future. It's like they have some sort of magic where whatever they say just comes true because they said it and put it in this cartoon. That's actually an excellent theory. That if the Simpsons write a script and the moment it gets put into the cartoon, it's almost like, there's a term for this, manifestation. It's almost like manifestation. They're manifesting these things happening. If there are indeed time travelers, I'd rather go with the theory that they're time travelers than the idea that they're manifesting all this stuff.
They picked Greece, the exact country to happen. Trump's presidency, 2000, they called it. 2016, it came to fruition. The Simpsons called this President Trump out there, and everybody probably looked at, oh, those Simpsons guys are so funny. Bang, 16 years later, it is about to happen.
Bruh, the exact same camera angle. Even some of the people that are in the background dressed and look the same. You just got Homer coming down instead of Donald Trump's wife coming down the escalator with him. The way he's waving, the angle of the everything, like, ugh.
Goes down. Lady Gaga Super Bowl halftime show, 2012, they called it. 2017. I mean, I think we all knew that she was born this way. She would probably get the halftime show at some point, but to the details that they had. These are not coincidences.
No.
Coincidence. I don't know how you pronounce it.
How the f*** you know this stuff?
It's
gotta be time travel.
Matt Groening is a time travel. I have so many questions. Disney's takeover of Fox, 1998. They said it. 2017, it happened.
98, they predicted it. And it happened like 20 years later.
The Shard in London, which is a building behind Big Ben, I guess. Is that right?
Apparently, that's what Google search said.
1995, 2009, it comes to fruition. Robot librarians.
Wait, what? There's predictions here that I never heard of. So they're predicting that a building was going to get built. They said this back in 95, and in 09, that building actually came up.
2009, it comes to fruition. Robot librarians, 95, they called it. 2016, it happens. The censorship of Michelangelo's David, 1990. 2016, it happened.
Almost 30 years later, and here they are actually trying to censor it. That's so freaking ridiculous.
It happened. Three-eyed fish from the nuclear waste place
in Japan.
Three-eyed fish comes to fruition in 2001. Matt Groening did it in 1990. 9/11. 9/11. They called that happening. If you do recall, planes going into buildings, they said it in 1997, 2001, it happens. The Syrian uprising, everything that's going on in the Middle East has all been talked about on The Simpsons. And then he created another show called Futurama.
Right. Think about that. Futurama. Time traveler. That's what he is.
That is huge. He created another show like, yeah, listen, here's me rubbing it in the face. That's where I could go if I have to. I have so many questions for Matt Groening, and guess what, Matt Groening? The gig's up. We know. I'm all in on you, Matt. And I'm a fan, by the way, aren't we? We're big fans.
I'm a huge fan.
If you want to travel to future me or current me or past me and say what's up, I think we would all be appreciated.
We're going to do without the music on this. Yo, why is my guy Homer staring at my man's head like this, though? He's like, well, I want to touch it. What in the world? It's like, what's going on under this toupee? Donald Trump, look. 2024. Isn't this like a clip from the year 2000? Showing the years that Trump is going to be in office, or potential years. We know 2016, but 2024? So many people, including myself, believe that Trump is going to be back. We're going to get another 4 years of Trump in office from 2024 to 2028. How old is Trump? At least he's more sound and coherent than the guy we currently got. That dude's something special. But that's it, you guys. That's all we got for today. Leave your thoughts, comments, and opinions down below. What do y'all think about these predictions from The Simpsons? Are they time travelers or are they manifesting the future? I want to hear your thoughts. To the next one. See ya.